Hello everybody, it's Lady Starfire here again today, coming with you with something a little bit different. I know a lot of times that people are really wanting more information on actually how spell candles and stuff work. So we're going to start today with your love, attraction, that sort of thing, because that's what most people really like. So I'm going to start now with the jar candles. These are called 7-day prayer candles. Once you light them, they're going to burn for, on average 5 to 7 days. Cannot put them out. So, it's not always comfortable for everybody, but I'll also teach you a safe way to do it. All right, so this one is a love drawing that I made. It's 2-color. You got your pink and your red. And the purpose of that is pink is for attraction, red is for the love. Now that being said, do remember to not put somebody's name on any type of spell work without their permission. So, if you want to strengthen your bond, the best way is to do it together. All right. So, now if you're married and living together married, it's a little bit different, but it's still best to have their permission. Anyway, so what you do with these is you're going to hold them, okay? Charge them. You can add pictures or whatever, but you're putting your energy through your hands when you have it on here. If you're doing it together, one's here and one's here, okay? So put your intent into the candle. You can write your 2 names on the heart. Figure out which way it is. There we go. The 2 hearts that are here. Or you can add pictures to the candles, under the candles, whichever, but get your intent in. Now the safest way to do them, for those people that don't feel comfortable going off and leaving a candle burning, take your little foil pie pan, put your layer of sand or dirt in the bottom of it. Do not use potting soil, that will catch fire. Set this in the center. Don't screw it down in there, but just set it in the center, kind of like a pot holder, but make sure it's level. And then set it on your bathroom counter or anywhere that's a flat surface where there are no fans, air vents, or anything like that blowing on it. It can put out the candle. You want to make sure there's no curtains near them, especially when they're in the beginning, because that flame gets up high sometimes and you don't want to catch something on fire. So there's our safety tips and burning tips for those. But like I said, the love drawing is simply that. It is for love drawing. You can also use this for self-love. A lot of us need that, more than anything. This is an Adam and Eve, which is yet another, attraction type candle, love candle. Just wanted to show you a couple different types. Now, another alternative for people that, for whatever reason can't leave a candle burning all the time. You have small children, you've got cats that jump, you don't have another room to put it in. Maybe you don't have, there's people that don't like the idea. So there are, a couple different ideas. This is a product line called the Taboo Cauldron, which belongs to me and my chosen sister, Champagne. Sometime when she is here, we have time, I'll make a video with her and, or several on the different products that we have. But I thought since I was doing love, I would go ahead and show you. This one is called Come to Me Now. Okay. It's a spell kit. Inside is a candle, a bottle of oil, and some herbs. It's set up on a plate. It burns out usually in about 3 to 4 hours on average. There's, a lot of different things you do with it. It has full instructions. I'd rather get into a lot of this stuff when I'm with her. But, on this, this can also be used for self-love. Okay, so, but you take the candle, you can carve the name in it, or whatever it is you want, depending on which candle. Rub oil around it, around the top. Do not saturate the wick with it. It can make the wick just burn, and then you don't have a wick. Never touch the bottom, because there are special things on the bottom. You can also then wear the oil. The herbs sprinkle around the outer part of the plate, not up against the candle, okay? If you put dried herbs around that candle, it's possible that flame can reach them, and dried herbs will catch fire, and then you got a fire on your plate. The colored grass that's in here, you can use it to add color vibration. But we'll pretend like this is a plate. Put it underneath the plate, not on top. Okay, once again, it is paper. Paper catches fire. and then you have a big fire on your plate, and none of us want that. Okay, so safety tips on the spell kits. But anyway, once again, like I said, this one can be used for, self-love or drawing love to you. Okay, now this one is another spell kit. This one is called Come Hither. It's for attraction. All right, so once again, attraction can be used for love, for money, for health, for anything that you're trying to attract to you. And once again, these do come with full instructions. Now, this one is called Soulmate. All right, so this is a spell jar candle that I make. It's made with soy so that it doesn't tunnel, because you're going to burn this for, about 1 to 2 hours a day. It comes with full instructions here. They have a charm. Inside is some various goodies in there. Now, this one is not used to just draw love. If you try to put somebody's name on it, it will not work. I have charged it to be a soulmate candle, which means to bring your true soulmate. So what I want you to start off doing, with this or any love spell that you decide to do, start off by writing out your non-negotiable qualities list. Okay? This means everything that you truly want in someone that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Start off, if it's important it's a male or female, list it. If race, nationality, culture, whatever is important, list it. If religion is important, list it. Don't list things like color of eyes and hair. That's trivial. Also, don't list any don'ts or nots, because the universe does not hear that. Only list the positive qualities that you do want. You want them to be faithful and good to you and compassionate. And, if good sex is important, by all means list it. Whatever is truly important to you is what you need to list. Don't rush through this list. Take your time. It may take you several days. It may take you several weeks, but go over it many times and list the things that are important. I've had people say, well, that won't take long because I don't, there's not very many qualities that are that important. Until I start naming off some possibilities, and then they realize, hey, guess what? There probably is a few more things. Now, at the bottom of that list, you're going to state the person that I am supposed to be with at this time in my life, where we both will be happy being together. That part is so important. We can actually have more than one soulmate that's alive during the same lifetime. But because everybody has different lessons to learn, they may and may not supposed to be with you in this life. Or maybe they're supposed to be with you for a little while, and then you finish out whatever for this life and move on, and then there's somebody else. So, but it's also important to say the part of, being together now, because, they may have some things that they're having to go through. You may have some things you're having to go through. You don't want to get together too soon, because when you do, you're either going to have to go through those trials with them, or it's going to cause y'all to not get along and maybe break up when you're supposed to be together, and then you got to wait for it to come around again. And then the part about you being happy together, that kind of goes along with it, because if you both have done what you need to do to where you're ready to be together, you're going to be happy. So that guy that's over there with the other girl or whatever that you think is the right one, it's a good chance he's not. Or if he is, it's not the right time. So when you do this, it's going to bring him at the right time. Just remember, do not put a name on it. And that guy that's over there with that girl, after you do your list, without thinking about him, go back and see how many boxes you can check off. Because when you meet somebody, if you cannot check off every single box, he's not the right one. Because remember, these are your non-negotiable qualities list. Okay? So do not go, well, I can look over that one. No. You made your list. This is what you will accept, nothing less than. So just remember that. And literally check off your boxes. When you've got the right one, you'll be able to check off every single box, and there'll probably be some good boxes that you didn't even think of. All right? So let's do love spells the right way. Let's not step on anybody's toes or go against anybody's free will or try to take somebody that's with somebody else. So let's do the right thing. Enjoy it. But, work on your self-love first. Because if you love yourself, you sure ain't going to be wanting to mess with that one that's over there. Anyway, I'll be coming back with some more on some other topics of different candles and things to try to teach you some more. In the meantime, thank you for being here. If you would, and if you haven't already, please click the like. If you've subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, please click that subscribe. And if you want to be notified when I come out with new videos, please click the bell. And if you're of a mind, share it. And I really appreciate all the help. Anyway, thank you again, and blessed be everyone.